Hello everyone, my name is Alexander and today we're gonna be starting a new run of Attila the Huns. But we're gonna try PCJ Law strategy for the long term, and that's getting there fast enough. In the late game, I've really been snowballing on with this strategy. Anyways, is for the early game, I think I decided to build a warrior here because, well, early war is a thing if you get discovered like this early in the game. If you're against aggressive civilizations that know where you're at, then fortify, just fortify. Okay, now that I got like a decent little army, I can just continue casually waging war with these two idiots here. I'm certainly gonna get revenge on them by conquering them and eradicating their culture. Look, Spain has accepted our request. Oh well, in the meantime. This is certainly a unit we can potentially destroy, sort of. Okay, so from a militaristic point of view, we can potentially kill this warrior. Let me check. No, we can't. We can only just make it back off. Anyways, we'll just focus on this warrior since it's more likely to attack. Really, it's swap. What? I mean, we do have an opportunity to get another worker, but why did you just swap your units, Catherine? Many times you don't have to really question the enemy, mainly because of their intelligence. For social policies, I'm going for tradition and going for the maximum of 6 cities early on in this run. Although, well, I'm going to need to play a bit more tall, since my main goal here is to have high quality cities and to get to stuff fast enough. Diplomatically, like 3 civilizations are at war with Russia. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what happens next. Oh wait, bad execution. Yep, we're definitely gonna yeet on you, Spain, mainly because you were the ones attacking us. This is what you get. These turns were definitely long and painful, but with the hope of this warrior healing these units faster, I'm pretty sure I'm just about to conquer this city next turn. Oh, and by the way, I just discovered a new game mechanic. It's unit supply. Yeah, I think it's more important than ever now to get more units, more cities. You know, I think I actually sacrificed one of my archers here. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. I think I can just attack this and then save scum until I just get this city anyways. Oh, and by the way, we do have battering rams. I did go for bronze working. The Huns are relatively strong militaristically in the early game. It appears that we conquered Madrid, and apparently they've only just started working on their city. Oh, these poor guys can't even catch a break. Oh, and we got to Mongolia. That is nice. Oh, sad thing we can't get to their cons. I miss the fact that we can steal some great generals. And we met Austria. Oh, and by the way, Rome has been destroyed. Rest in peace. More land. Okay, I think that's the reverse of what you're saying, Genghis. I mean, I am the strongest militaristically as of now. It's all because of these gosh darn cons. And what are they at the war at? 3 civilizations. I'm gonna get a diplomatic boost from 2 of them. One being from Persia and the other one being from Arabia, but I don't think I'm going to befriend them in the long term. As you can see later on. On the bright side, at least we can still enslave via these melee units. Okay. That sounds very morbid when you say it in a very dark context. Anyway, the reason why I'm holding off on legalism is so I can get a free temple in every city. I just gotta get drama and poetry. Oh wait, and from temple I mean amphitheater. Wow, it's been a while since I played this game here. It's something that's like every week or so. Oh, and from what I've seen, the river sprites are even more realistic. How goody. You know, there was a weird glitch going on where there's an imaginary citadel or virtually non-existent, not even attacking these units. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be not inconsequential. You have hobbled the Mongolian clans. My respect for you nearly matches my loathing. I am waiting for my execution. So, do you accept fate worse than death? Because I can give you that rather than an execution. Yeah, I'm at the war with Arabia here, and it's been a tad bit more frustrating. However, I managed to get into this position. However, for some reason, I don't think these citadels are working at attacking, but at least they do defend well. Man, I like citadels. For tradition policies, we did go to legalism and monarchy for cultural and happiness purposes. We did get a drama and poetry recently. Yeah. And plus, we just built our national college relatively early. That's a very big step. Build a national college prior to turn 75 on quick speed. That's one way to go. Oh, normal speed, by my estimations, I don't know, I haven't played it, but I suggest 80 prior to turn 80. It would be fast enough. And at that point, I think you should start growing your cities and getting some development. Such as, you know, things like coliseums and workshops. The reason why I'm going for workshops here is for the production. I mean, PCJ did say something about needing to develop your cities. I mean, usually just players beeline to education techs. It's a good strategy, but your cities end up being underdeveloped. with this strategy, you're gonna see a lot more cities. I mean, a lot more buildings in these cities, is due to the sheer amount of production quality of them. And maybe even more money, but I don't know. It's time to show off this citadel glitch. Or glitch-ish. So, do these citadels work on attacking? Not for the catapult. What is wrong with this game? Okay, I managed to make peace with the Arabian Knights here, and now that we've finished tradition, we're gonna wait. This provides an aqueduct in your first 4 cities are free. Ooh, that's gonna provide a big boost. This 2 hour. Ugh, that was a waste of production. Are we gonna get 2 aqueducts now? Oh, either that would be broken or useless. Should have read the descriptions first. Full you will soon regret dearly, I swear it. Yes, it's regrettable in the short term, but in the long term it brings me glory and wealth. And also your wonders. Okay. In the meantime, I will get rid of your units. If any of you guys are wondering, yes, there is definitely a dog in the back. The reason why is because I just want to find a more quieter place to record, so I don't reveal any more personal information. And I am dealing great amounts of progress here, especially with the forts and citadels. I was protecting my units. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be a great shock to the Arabians when they see their military might failing in a single turn. We have won. Congratulations. My palace is now in your possession, and I beg that you will care well for the peacock. Look at all these wonders we have. The Mausoleum, Hanging Gardens, the Pyramids, Temple of Artemis. Yes. We have like great amounts of wonders. There's that will help us later on. This is only our first 4 cities, and we're starting to ramp up production by our workshops. We're just heading towards education right after civil service, so we can get money from open borders agreements. And look at that happiness! It's like we're in the golden age. I just realized the amount of production Mecca has. My gosh, it's worth it to conquer this city. Yeah, the amount of production in this city really explains the amount of development. And to further develop the city, I'm going to build a Petra. And considering how early it is in the game, it's a bit more risky, but I'm traditionally surprisingly lucky with these wonders, and plus, yes, for some reason I actually managed to finish it. Oh my gosh, this city's going to grow faster as heck. Wait, garden. The Hanging Garden says that this gains a free garden in every city. How come I get to build a garden here? Sounds sus to me. We're about to have a free education in tech and social policy next turn. Who drinks water I shall give him, says the Lord. It will have a spring inside him and welling up our holy life. Let them bring me to your holy mountain, and in the place where you dwell. Across the desert and through the mountain, and to the canyon of the crescent moon. Indiana Jones. Really, a movie quote. +1 culture must be next to desert, +1 production, +1 food, and gold. Hold from desert tiles without floodplains. Gain a free amphitheater in the city. +6 culture after discovering archaeology. Really? That's the case then. And maybe I should start looking towards archaeology later on. Just to boost culture by a fair bit. Oh, and man, I'm rich. By turn 101, I'm slightly lagging behind in science, but the next tech I'm definitely gonna go for is architecture for the porcelain tower. +1 culture, it grants a very great science, and it increases science gain from research agreements by 50%. And boy, I like science. Look at the Tillis Court. Gotta love these buildings. And look what's in the queue. Normally in any other game there would be a lot more buildings in this queue. But no. In one of the slower cities, I do have some production buildings that will speed things up in the long run. I just had to time my university buildings right in order to get to get to Oxford University as quickly as possible. Hold off on social policies just so we can get to one of these science social policies to get as much science as possible. I told you, Russia, that I would get back at you. I told you. This is what you get. We were defeated, so this makes me your prisoner. I suppose there were worse fates. Okay, if you say so. Oh, Catherine, if you say so. Production, and in my first 4 cities, it's like a lot. My gosh. And I'm already building the ironworks in my capital. But mega surprising in production in here. I mean, it's at a point where I'm just about to build the Sistine Chapel here, right? Along with many other future units. You know, I was planning to go to war with Austria here, but it's a bit of a pain due to the sheer amount of force they had, so I decided to slowly whittle down the forces by around 300 to 400 at here. I just gotta let them go into my borders. And just grind their entire army out to a pulp. We're just about to finish the Sistine Chapel. What does this description say? Oh, and by the way, we just started in the porcelain tower for reasons already stated in this video. I live and love in God's particular light. +1 culture, plus 25% culture in all cities. Well, that's more powerful than the Hermitage. Jeez, why am I so lucky with these wonders that are on the game? I mean, is it just me or is Pack a cutie trying to go for a science victory as much as I am for a scientific domination one? Sounds relatable. If the Daleks are going for culture, in that case, I will need to gain up enough military strength to take them out. What? How much culture am I getting? 8? I'm in the middle, particularly, compared to all the other civilizations. Oh boy, they are fairly euphoric. Like, the Inca's besting me in like two categories, and that's happiness and technologies. I feel so outclassed. And now I'm already starting to build on the Forbidden Palace mainly because no one else is building it. Aside from the slight chance that the Inca, Denmark, or Aztecs are already trying to build it. The only other cities that I can think of that would be building this would be ones that are trying to get a cultural victory, which is India or Polynesia, but they should also be focusing on the science, and they should at least squeeze a bit more development and science in their own cities anyways. Thank you, Mausoleum. On the bright side, at least you're not you want to never mind. At least you're not in Turkish territory. You're in Hunnic territory. Just unlike the real world. Okay, I think that wraps it up for what I've currently done here. Hopefully you actually watched it until the very end. And my viewers typically don't do that type of thing. This is the amount of map that I actually managed to explore here, actually. I currently explore the Aztec territory, Incan, Shanghai, Netherlands, and I do know that the French and Persians are there, although not historically accurate considering Persia was historically in a desert mountainous terrain. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.